Good morning, everyone. We'll be starting with a new poem, The Laburnum Top. The Laburnum Top is a poem which describes the relationship between the laburnum tree and the goldfinch. The laburnum tree, which appears to be silent, with yellow leaves, it is silent. It feels as if the tree has no life. The tree is lifeless. The tree has yellow leaves, there is no movement, the tree appears to be completely lifeless. But with the arrival of the mother goldfinch, the tree once again comes to life. The tree is lively, right? With the chirping sounds of the mother bird and the small goldfinch, right? As the goldfinch has its nest in the laburnum tree. So with the arrival of the mother goldfinch, the tree all of a sudden it comes to life. It becomes lively. And as soon as the goldfinch again leaves the tree to fly in the sky, the tree once again comes to a standstill. It becomes lifeless. So it's a relationship. With the arrival of the goldfinch, the tree which appeared to be lifeless, it came to life. It became lively. There were chirping sounds from the tree, and the tree looked beautiful. But as soon as the goldfinch departed into the sky, the tree once again became lifeless. The poem The Laburnum Top is written by Ted Hughes. It is about a repaying relationship between the laburnum tree and the goldfinch bird. The tree is yellow, silent, and death-like, and is made alive by the bird and her young ones. The yellow bird has her shelter on the tree, where she feeds her young ones. But as soon as the bird leaves to fly in the sky, the tree becomes silent and death-like again. The poem starts with a description of the laburnum tree whose top was still and silent. Its leaves had turned yellow and seeds had fallen down. It was a daytime in the month of September when the tree was standing still and death-like. The lifeless tree became alive by the arrival of the goldfinch bird. She She came to feed her younger ones who are on the thickness of the branch. The tree is her shelter. She arrives at the end of the branch with the chirping sound. She further moves to the other side of the branch with rapid and precautionary movement like a lizard. As soon as she arrives, her younger ones start chirping like a machine and vibrating and flapping their wings. The death-like tree becomes alive and it trembles and shakes. After feeding them, she flies to the other side of the branch. Her dark colored face with the yellow body was barely visible as she vanished behind the yellow leaves. She flew away in the sky, leaving the tree death-like again. So, to sum up, the story is about a relationship between the laburnum tree which has provided shelter to the goldfinch, and with the arrival of the goldfinch, the tree which appeared to be death-like, which was standing still, it comes to life all of a sudden. The young ones who were living in the tree, they all of a sudden become lively. They start flapping their wings, due to which there is a movement in the tree as well. And the tree appears to be lively. It appears to be alive. Now, the movement of the goldfinch, it has been compared to a lizard. Why? Because the way the lizard is skilled in its performance, the way it is sleek and smooth in its movement. Similarly, the goldfinch is also skilled in its movement. It sleekly and smoothly enters into the thickness of the laburnum top, reaches to the smaller to its kids to feed them, And in the same manner, it again withdrew from the laburnum top and vanishes into the sky. So a question can be raised. Why is the movement of the goldfinch being compared to the lizard? The answer is the way the lizard is sleek and smooth in its performance. The way it is skilled in its movement, so does the goldfinch also does. The goldfinch also, skillfully enters into the thickness of the laburnum tree, feed its young ones, and then withdrew itself from the laburnum top and vanishes into the sky. Right? So the conclusion of this of the poem is, it's about a relationship shared between goldfinch and the laburnum tree. Now this is your homework. You will draw the background theme of the chapter and create dialog box for the same. If any query, do contact me on your WhatsApp group. Thank you.